At your peak, was there anybody, not that you feared, but let's remove Bonds from the equation,
Okay.
where you were on the mound and that guy made you nervous? Like you did. How often would that happen at your peak?
Yeah. And honestly, that happens more than you think. And the goal is to never let that be known, right? And you got to fake it on the mound. Tony Gwynn, 100%, not even close. Like if Tony Gwynn was up and there was first and third or man on second, you just know that guy was going to advance and he wasn't going to strike out. Albert Pujols had that fear. I had that fear factor with him. Big Poppy, you just knew that the moment wasn't going to be too big for him. And a young Miguel Cabrera was unbelievable he was beyond his years as a young player, setting up a pitcher. So I learned at an early age, and Glavine really helped me do that kind of a stone face, kind of like, hey, just fake it. If you don't let them know. And I learned how to do that, and hopefully I did it okay.
Cabrera, one of the more underrated hitters in our lifetime,
Yes.
underrated players in our lifetime. But so how do you fake it? Like, I don't know what you do when you're on the mound. You act like a tough guy?
Yeah, you just have the stare. When my Italian grandmother was alive, she didn't understand sports, and she didn't like that I had this mean face on the mound. And she said, "I don't like that you don't smile." And I said, "Grandma, you don't understand. I gotta be mean. I know I'm not a mean person, but I gotta trick those guys into thinking." And I learned to just kind of have the stare down, the barrel of the catcher, and just not even really give much credit to them stepping in the box. And I wasn't afraid to go after the best. I lost sometimes, I won sometimes, but yeah, you just, if you don't have your stuff, and that's the worst part about pitching. When you leave, you're like, I don't have my stuff. And the best game, an example I can give you is it was at the end of 96 and I was exhausted and I'm facing the Yankees in the World Series. That's the game I lost 1-0 against Pettit. And I came in after the first inning and I was sitting next to Tom Glav and I go, Glav, I got nothing. I mean, I've got nothing. And you know what he said? He said, trick him. So I come in the second inning. I said, Glav, I am hanging. He goes, trick him. Third inning, I'm like, I don't think he goes, trick him. And I literally tricked him till I went 7 or 8 and we lose the game 1-0. And as soon as I got out of the game, I called our orthopedic over. I said, Doc, I need a shot in my shoulder right now. He goes, the season's over. I said, I don't care. I am barking. So I learned how to do that over time. And you just kind of part of your DNA.